Second series between the Hangzhou Spark versus the Philadelphia Fusion. The Game 5 fashionistas themselves. They love these Game 5s. I mean...
I was going to say, I feel like... Still waiting for the right time for that pulse bomb. MN3 needs some healing drastically right now. We'll get the boost as the EMP's about to come online for them. Alfie has a path into the back line. You can see the door being held. Fixer, hacked up. Get back. Nano boosted just to keep Fixer alive. Bellasrea sleeping. Anti finds them, and Aim God goes down. What is happening? Spark have control of this fight without a doubt. And they're just locking the big old monkey in the corner. Skirmish will get that beat down, and now they'll migrate over to the point and just goes for the gun down with the machine pistol. EMP's available, going to use it to shut down the shields.
Huge EMP there. It's found 3, found Bellasrea. It's going to find MN3 and Zest. Zest managed to survive, but not the same could be said about MN3 and Bellasrea. Now Zest gets hacked on top of it all. Can't blink away here, and now the point secured in favor for the Spark. Nice answer back right there from Shy. That nano boost, but while containing his control here over to the side while helping out his own survivability, Zest now finding Teru. Nice little turnaround here for the Fusion. They do trade that though for Fixa, and Zest is looking to pick up the pace real quick. Doucheway now still helping out the survivability, popping the primal, and look at this. They haven't even allowed the Fusion to touch one toe on this point yet. 55% and climbing in favor for the Spark.
Find it. And you can see MN3 lurking in the back, gets the spray down to Teru. Immediate support from Bellasrea to bring the kill, and then Primal Rages to kick the fight off and move on to the next target.
A huge priority target here too. Also EMP landing onto Fixa while Bellasrea unleashes the primal real quick here. MN3 has that EMP ready. Gonna be able to find Aim God. Alpha Yi going crazy over to the side room, finding both supports as the overtime is ticking away in favor for the Spark. Alpha Yi's patience was able to actually pay off while he finally finds Aim God. And despite that EMP at the very end, there is no members left here for the Fusion to try to contest the rest of the Spark here. Minus just MN3 himself, who's helped himself out a lot in terms of survivability.
Still alive for the time being. Giving over what they could. Bellasrea moving over to the Doomfist. They're just cycling who's touching at the moment. Victory. Until that happens, MN3 and a Tracer in position to be able to...
Zest was trying to break some ankles real quick there on the support lineup. Didn't get to really do it in, as Teru does have that nano boost ready here too. Fury's going to be able to still stick onto this point, trying to get that second tick right there before the Spark try to re-engage. You see Doucheway now getting into position. Teru needing to stay alive though, has that nano boost, but can't put it onto Doucheway to help that survivability.
And immediately you see the teleport coming in from Zest as well, getting in the face of Teru after that. They have to donate the nano boost over to Alpha Yi, who has been slept. Oh. And the Fusion have just dismantled Spark on that retake. Teru caught with his pants down there. Grab, Death Blossom, nano boost given over to Zest. Getting into the middle of the fight, he pressed Q, Vicky! There's the Death Blossom! And they all die, they all fall over.
Just diving right back into what we're seeing currently, just in case here. Zest just finding 2, going absolutely crazy. He's got the Death Blossom ready here as well. Finding another one with Neko going down. The rest of the Fusion.
Over to Alfie though, he's much quicker to get rid of.
He is coming for Teru. He tried to do the little cheeky sidestep once again. He gets put to sleep, but gets woken up immediately afterwards. Shy still takes care of him, but they have to contest the payload. Can't just be Neko, as he's going to be able to actually go around the back. Doucheway's going to meet him right back again. And the Spark come out on top in terms of the numbers. Even though you see Shy and Neko going down, it's fine.
Clear some space. Neko, anti-heal, but now finally will be sustained by Teru before being dropped. Doucheway turns the detention round to Fixer before being dropped. Someone needs to deal with the Reaper, and it's finally going to be Shy as an option. Disruptor shot, Graviton Surge. Teru will get taken down. They burnt the time back to 6.4 seconds, but the Philadelphia Fusion will still complete King's Row. After some spray, I imagine, doing it natty. Forcing the sports away. Engod's gone down. There's a lot of shuriken dinks we had from Alpha Yi. We're just able to close this out and force them into the back line. Try and get Fury away from the high ground. Should be easily done here. I think this is quite clean from the Spark. They're going to be able to get point A on their first attempt and get it in motion. That will put them in range of a Death Blossoming. Oh, okay. Well, maybe not if Zest is off the field altogether. Grab comes out as a passing gift from Fury, but there's too much damage provided to the Fusion already. Point C, claimed by Spark in a much faster fashion. They have a substantially larger time bank to work with moving into the final section of the map.
Oh, Shy stared down at that.
Death Blossom should definitely get them on the payload. Oh! Shy can't get away with that. Sleep immediately woken up by Fury, can't escape. It's MN3 to trade it out. 2 for 1 so far in favor of the Spark. Low HP bars across the board for Neko, holding onto the sound barrier just to get Gushue and Alpha Yi there. They think they can do it. I mean, that might have been an overcommit for the Spark. They're right outside the spawn room. They're never going to be able to reinforce. Gushue over the top to be able to get back in. Aim God shut down, bashed into the corner. Overtime's in effect. They can still have another attempt if they get it over the line. They need to clear out Zest. And they got Fury in the corner. 100 charge. He burns through him, drops the grab as well. And there's a step off for the Spark as the Fusion will equalize the series.
Too much pressure coming out here.
Can't die here if the team wants to have a coordinated fight in market. But as Rhea going to find Alpha Yi, so it's not good. 4v5 for the time being. They still have the chance to have one more fight in the market before allowing Fusion to have point A, but Gushue gets knocked down. They trade 1 for 1 so far. Rally for Fixer, they're throwing all the ultimates in. Neko's also doing the same. Primal Rage available for Bella's Rhea. This is all about stall until Big Daddy Gushue gets back with the Primal Rage. Excellent sleep dart. Shuts down the Winston. Stall, stall, stall. That's the name of the game right now.
Less than 10 seconds and ticking away here. Spark though are falling like flies. No support here to help back them up. Zest falling incredibly low. He's going to try to go over to the other side despite the disruptor shot. Finding Belisria here. Overtime ticking away. They need to take care of Gushue, who has stayed on this point the whole time. Gushue having such a big impact here alone at the very beginning. They finally claim him and they finally are going to be able to get that first point. But look at that time bank. They were so... They managed to actually touch it. It's going to be Zest. He's got the blade, but he's got to avoid Nico. He's got the rally activated. He's got the shield bash to stop him in his boots, but it's going to be Shy instead to shoot him out of the sky. They're going to be trading that Alpha E going down, MN3 as well as 2 members out for the Fusion. No DPS left, and Fixa is going to have that nano boost from Aim God. Belistria is going to be able to come right back in, but he's got to deal with Gushue. Very similar to the fight that we just saw to get that first point originally here. Now we're seeing some of these extra trades coming in too, with Nico. If he's still climbing here, Alpha E unleashes the pulse bomb, doesn't find that pick, but Fixa goes down with the rally in hand. Here comes MN3 with the EMP. Huge EMP! It's found 4! Gushue gets taken down and anti-hits onto Neko. And you have Teru, who not only gets slept, but gets hacked at the same time after that again. The entire point getting cleared up by the Spark. Not enough of that EMP.
Rallying Neko running into the fight. Really hard for him to deal with this. Belisria surviving with an inch of his life. Still alive, desperately needs healing from Aim God or Fix. I have no idea where that giant monkey is. Now he's back in the mix. Nano boost given over, punches onto Teru, needs to reload his gun. That's the saving grace for Teru right now. Buys more time, but they brought in the reinforcements. Here comes Tracer, Zest able to spark.
Way before they were going to be able to get held up themselves, right before that second point, getting a little bit taste of their own medicine. Nice pulse bomb stick onto Alpha E, but he was too close. Getting ate up by his own pulse bomb. Couldn't touch the payload to force it into overtime here. And the Fusion now take our next map. It's going to be 2
down there from MN3. Spot has not moved more than 31 meters in either direction, and we've nearly burnt half the time bank of the map.
But now you have to unleash the death blossom though while you're at it, but the dome is not going to let Zest get any progress. Gushue sitting him down real quick with some help from Shy. Here comes the grab though for Fear before he gets taken down, and the Fusion maybe had different plans here. Yeah, it's going back and forth, but the numbers are in favor for the Spark currently. Gushue's going to be able to come right back in with the Primal. Shy though got put to sleep and deleted.
Aim God just sprints at them with a tranquilizer gun, shuts them down. Teru follows up as well afterwards, but they've lost their life. And the Death Blossom ready for Zest and Fury to use in this next fight. But they're going to use it without. Nice bobble over, finds Teru. And the Spark, they can't find a footing. They just keep getting disintegrated, losing bodies all over the field. Alpha Yi went for a back cap, I believe. I think Gushue's also there. But they just keep getting mullered all the same. Zest can just camp out where he needs to. As the Winston flies, ungraceful sidelines in that tunnel before having to pop the overclock, but gets the elimination on Zest. He goes for it anyway. Fury's been anti, bubbles to cleanse himself. Turns the attention into the tunnel. Graviton Surge gets shut down by Aim God. They're still on the point. Gushue holding strong. Here's now MN3's overclock. Just shoot straight through the massive monkey that's in front of him. Doesn't need to aim anywhere else because that railgun can go straight through a Winston when overclock is in effect. Need to clear him out before reinforcements come in. Overtime's ticked down long enough. This should be quite fast. And the Philly Fusion will claim victory over the Spark. 3-1 scoreline, ending it on Colosseo.
Let's highlight Aim God and Fix at the very end. They're staying alive and cleaning up everybody that was caught up in that grab too. Absolutely chef's kiss at the very end, getting that nano boost as well.